Shalom, shalom, shalom to all the saints of the Most High Yah. This is Brother Trey Moore. Pray that y'all can hear me. I'm gonna come in with a quick video. It's not gonna be nothing too crazy. I know that everybody's seen the news on what's happened with Hulk Hogan, not just Hulk Hogan, but Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Warner. You know, what I'm saying, the brother that played on the Cosby Show, and we're going to talk a little bit about how these deaths are connected, and we know that these elites, they love playing, you know what I'm saying, with these numbers. But before we begin, we're going to give all praises and honor to the Most High Yahweh, um, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying, the 12 tribes of Israel. We just come asking that His word be manifested in His time and His truth be revealed. And we know that we are in these end days. Speaking of the book of Revelations, right? And I'm here with another video. I've exposed WWE before with their satanic that there are a satanic corporation. You know what I'm saying? And they do numbers by the sacrifice. And I believe that the death of Hulk Hogan is no different. I got some information here from this video I want to share from another fellow YouTuber. Give me a second. Right, this is the illusion. I want to shout out that brother for his work. Um, he had a lot of interesting things to say, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to these numbers, because we know that gematria is a big thing that these elites use when they're doing these sacrifice rituals, and they do these threes in a row. Um, Again, we could just go off the just to comment him dying at the age of 71. 7 minus 1 is 6. You know what I'm saying? So we know that these elites, they love playing with gematria and these different numbers. So let's get to this video this brother put real quick.
Anything about football, you'd heard of Pele, you've heard of Hulk Hogan, and he's best known for being an American professional wrestler. He was born Terry Jean Bollea, but he's better known by his ring name, Hulk Hogan. Just know that a ring has 4 corners, and this death, as I've shown you, is about the 4 horsemen in my title. So he was an American professional wrestler. He's best known for his work with WWE and World Championship Wrestling. So he was born 8/11/1953. He was born the year Queen Elizabeth was coronated, who connects to the end times. He was born in Augusta in August. Remember, Pope Leo is the Augustine order. And he was born in Georgia, United States. You just had Goldberg retire, and his last match was in Georgia. Goldberg, which connects to gold, which connects to the golden age, which connects to Trump being 79, the atomic number for gold. He dies the year of this Gold Cup. And he died today, all right, July the 24th, 2025, age 71, in Clearwater, Florida. We know Trump's Mar-a-Lago property, Cedar Lake, is in Florida, and the beast rises out of the sea. I've just seen YouTube remove likes already from the stream. We're in a fallen world, and if you can't see that, you're intentionally not seeing it. Can you all give me an amen? Had a really good conversation with a friend yesterday. That anybody denying where we are in the world with the wickedness is intentionally denying it. They are intentionally suppressing the truth in unrighteousness. And there's no other way around it. That's why the Bible says, for the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness.
And this brother made a good point too when he was what he's saying too, and I'm gonna touch on that too with Ozzy Osbourne, because again, a lot of people is, you know what I'm saying, you hear a lot of people say R.I.P. and rest in peace, and Ozzy Osbourne might be in heaven, but this man was an open known satanic, a Satanist, you know what I'm saying, who pledged allegiance openly to the devil. So You know what I'm saying? People think that wicked is good and good is wicked and good is evil. You know what I'm saying? So we are in the end times. But this brother was bringing out a lot of good information pertaining to this. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan's death. So we're gonna go. We ain't gonna watch everything. If you wanna look up the video, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, I wanna let him get some things across.
Righteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness is the majority of the world. It's the majority of the world. So it's all over here. Wrestling icon Hulk Hogan dies at 71. Wrestling is all about idol worship. It's about idolatry, right? Yeah, Augusta, where Rory won the Masters for the Grand Slam in April in a 4-horseman riddle, which is in my book. God bless you, Dave. Yeah, Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness. Something that I found in common with Ozzy, and I'll go back to this in a moment. So, Ozzy Osbourne, we know obviously was a Satanist, but Ozzy Osbourne had a TV show, right? And it was called The Osbournes. Now, Hogan had a TV show.
Oh wow! You see how with that provocative content.
Hogan knows best. Can I get a woo? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but to lose his own soul? All right, this show, 4 seasons. I could go on all day with the 4. Remember, guys, the 4 horsemen will take out 25% of the earth. Hogan knows best, 2005. Father of the Year. Interesting name. So they both had these TV shows. Ozzy Osbourne was the Osbournes. Okay. And then Hogan had Hogan Knows Best. Like most dads, Hulk Hogan just wants to protect his kids and do what's best for his family. Unlike most, though, the Hulkster is a pro wrestling legend with the presence and physique to intimidate any guy looking to date his daughter, complications naturally ensue. So Hogan was involved with racism, right? A lot of issues with him with racism in connection to his daughter who was dating somebody who was black. There's a lot of issues with this family. Kid had a car crash. He was an alcoholic. Brooke was a singer. She didn't really get anywhere. And Hogan's wife's pretty much lost her mind now. And Hulk Hogan here with his female arms. All right. Short little arms. All you see is the muscles. I actually have discernment to study anatomy. I don't just look at the bicep. I was showing my friend this yesterday. What's this? Vote or die. Well, you're dead now. All right. And Hogan was so connected to Trump. But do you know that Trump was originally an Obama supporter and then he changed to Trump? Because that's what these characters do. All right. That's what they do. Remember, Trump went from being a Democrat to a Republican, and he said, if I run for president, I'll be a Republican because they're easier to fool. He's come out and said all of this, yet some of you still vote. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, HH, Hail Hitler. Hunter Hearst Helmsley is running WWE right now. Hunter, which connects to Nimrod, which connects to Trump. Okay, so it says here, Hulk Hogan, whose real name was Terry Bollea, passed away at the age of 71 in his home in Clearwater, Florida, following a cardiac arrest. Known for his significant role in elevating WWE's global status during the 1980s, his death has prompted an outpouring of tributes from fans, fellow wrestlers, and celebrities alike. WWE has expressed their condolences. WWE is one of the most satanic organizations ever. for satanic.
And we already confirmed that too with the death of Bray Wyatt and how that they've been actually profiting from that man's death. And it's sad actually because you know what I'm saying, his brother, they haven't even been a hit with the crowd. They just actually came back from I think a hiatus, like the Wyatt Six or whatever the group that they was trying to make after Bray Wyatt had passed. You know what I'm saying? They had took a hiatus from TV because they wasn't even getting a warm reception from the fans. You know what I'm saying? So that was a botched sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? But WWE is a satanic corporation that pushes the satanic agenda to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Through their products and uh they're doing witchcraft on their products. You know what I'm saying? Then in the storylines too, and they're pushing this on the youth, right? These unmorally ungodly things, right?
Rituals. Whether it's Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Owen Hart, okay? Amount of wrestlers that die young in wrestling who, right before they died, said they were wrestling demons right before they died.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times after you poop, here's why.
I know it's a little bit more, but
Recognizing Hogan's monumental impact on the organization, Ric Flair, who was the leader of the Four Horsemen, a close friend and fellow wrestling legend, shared heartfelt stories emphasizing Hogan's influence both inside and outside the wrestling ring. The wrestling community and beyond continue to celebrate his legacy. I am here to tell you all right now that Hulk Hogan is dust. I ain't messing around with people anymore. He's dust. If Hogan died, he's dust. Right? So you and many other people, millions of people, you can go around and celebrate his legacy. It's not like he knows. I think this thumbs up, I was trying to figure out what it is. I think this is the mark of the beast. You're going to use your thumb. I think that's what the thumb is. Often with your fingerprint, the first one you put down is your thumb. That's where I'm going with that thumb. And this is Trump here, where this is Hogan, where he's supposedly saved, all right, glorifying Donald Trump. Anybody who has any spiritual discernment does not glorify Donald Trump. All right, straight up. And did he know here that he was going to die? I don't know. Potentially. Right? He took steroids. He denied it. Like, he's a liar. And remember, Satan's the father of lies. Hulk Hogan is one of the most compulsive liars to walk the earth. Look, they're doing the thumbs up here again. Look, I always talk about the thumbs up. I always talk about the finger point. Hogan would always do that finger point. Right? And remember, he'd always put his hand to his ear. Guys, support this stream if you can, please.
all right, y'all. Now, if y'all want to keep supporting the YouTubers stream, you can. It's the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Brother did a fantastic job from what I've heard. You know what I'm saying? And what he broke down initially. And yeah, we're gonna keep on going. We're on to Ozzy Osbourne. This guy. Open on Satanists that people are saying RIP to, and then he has a song titled Sympathy for the Devil, right? Then he tried to come out and say he wasn't Satanist, but clearly, you know what I'm saying, then he bit a bat's head off. This is what this man is famous for. You know what I'm saying, doing these wild antics. I don't even want to get copyrighted. Yeah, I don't want to get copyrighted. Let me see.
All right, well, if you guys see things in the monitor that we're not seeing, call it out, because we want to know.
No, but we're just concerned. All right.
I think we'll be okay. This isn't my first rodeo. All right, you guys take care and, yeah, enjoy the show. Hail Satan.
not my first rodeo.
Alright, well, if you guys see things in the monitor that we're not seeing, call it out, because we want to know.
Will do. Yeah, we'll let you know. But we just
Come on. They show promoted Satanism basically. But let me see. I'm not gonna spend too much of the time on this guy. I don't get copyright. I don't know. Let me see. Get that out of here. Right. So this is the guy that he just died after. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people. You know what I'm saying? Because it has to be a light. I believe that Malcolm Warner was the light. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be in his brother who's a child actor, and he you know what I'm saying, he raised, you know what I'm saying, to be a man. You know what I'm saying, he didn't have any drug problems or anything like that, like most of these child actors do. You know what I'm saying, like the Orlando Browns, the Kyle Master, the Ray Simone, these child stars who have problems. So he had a good, clean image. And then you get Ozzy Osbourne, who had a demonic image, and then a beloved figure such as Hulk Hogan, you know what I'm saying, who was a beloved wrestler who put actually wrestling on the map to make it what it is today. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that. So again, the elite loves to play with these numbers, and they love to energy harvest, because all this is for energy harvest. Like, look at this. Look at this. Speak of the devil. Like, come on, man. Satanic. But everybody is on social media.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
People are spiritually blind. But this, you know what I'm saying, the man who promoted this in his lifetime on this earth, the people saying that he, you know what I'm saying, that he's with the king. Come on, man.
I was getting into not practicing, but reading a lot of spiritualism, black magic and white magic and all that kind of stuff, which a lot of people were doing at the time, which was like the post-hippie generation kind of thing. So all the peace and love was going out the window, and spiritualism and meditation, all that was coming in. So I was interested in that. And somebody gave Ozzy this old 16th century book of black magic, and it was all written in, I think it was Latin. And he brought it round to my flat because he knew that I was interested in books and magic and all that kind of thing. And I just got this really weird vibe off it. And I put it in this cupboard in the apartment that I was living in. And that night, I just woke up suddenly, and there was just this black shape at the bottom of my bed.
What is this?
I don't even want to play this shit. But yeah, man, this is the guy that they saying that they like. Come on, man. And this is again the spiritual blindness that is going on now. You know what I'm saying, in these last days, because again, people were saying that again, evil is good. You know what I'm saying, and good is evil. And this is the battle that we're facing in these end days. You know what I'm saying? I believe that now, and also you got to understand too that pertaining back to Hulk Hogan, you know what I'm saying? Why I believe that he was a likely candidate too to be chosen is WWE is struggling. If you look at most of the YouTube creators, if you look at most of the product that's being presented right now, it's not many heads, it's not many interest in the product of WWE. So they had to turn eyes back again to the product. This helps WWE. This helps get eyes back on the product. This helps with merchandising. This helps with, again, old fans might be coming back to the product. New fans who ain't never heard of Hulk Hogan, they might find the product. All this pertains to energy harvesting. You know what I'm saying? Again, these elite love playing with these numbers, and they love playing, again, with the people's emotions, with the people's feelings. Malcolm Warner, this brother, you know what I'm saying, like, what makes his situation weird is because now they keep changing the story. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second. First, it was presented that it was no lifeguards, right, on the scene, to the point where now they're saying that it was strong currents and they couldn't receive or couldn't save him from drowning or swimming. You know what I'm saying? So the story is just not adding up. You know what I'm saying? The other two you might be able to brush them out. Okay, they was older, they on the older side. You know what I'm saying? Ozzy Osbourne was on the older side. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan was on the older side. You know what I'm saying? He had a history of steroids abuse, substance abuse. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that one might, you know what I'm saying? It could have, but again, you know, these celebrities love, you know what I'm saying? These elite, they love killing these celebrities in rows. It's always three big names at one time. They're dropping back to back to back, and it stays in the media on the coverage. You know what I'm saying? So just how coincidentally, you know what I'm saying? Then when you're looking at the numbers, a lot of this just isn't adding up, man. So it just goes to show that we're in the end times. These are prevalent times. You know what I'm saying? We need to be praying to the Most High Yah. We need to be turning back to the King, back to His Word, to His Son, Yeshua Hamashiach, better known worldwide as Jesus the Christ. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call him, Yeshua Hamashiach, Yahushua, Adonai, many different names, the King of Kings, the Prince of Peace, whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? We need to turn to Him and turn to His Word, and again come together as believers, because again, these elites are showing who they are. They're showing that again they have plans for the people. And again, you gotta also take very account and note too, because before Hulk Hogan left, he was dealing with Trump. He was supporting Trump heavy. You know what I'm saying? He was pushing for the Republican Party, and we know that Trump is here for a mission as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to finish off the Trump card. He got to finish off his card within the Illuminati dead game. You know what I'm saying? And do his part and are ushering in the mark of the beast and ultimately the man of sin. You know what I'm saying? The head antichrist. So we got to be prayed up in these hours. We got to be again seeking the King in this hour. So I mean, if I got to come back with a part two, I'm gonna try to do some more information, some more research. I think everything was really laid out and put out there. I didn't want to be too long-winded. Make this a whole event. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was a video making worthy. You know what I'm saying? It's live news. It's breaking news. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to cover the Malcolm Warner or the Ozzy Osbourne deaths, but just seeing again the Jamashia and again the three celebrities back to back, with the last one being a major celebrity as Hulk Hogan, it just goes to show that again these elites are pushing, and we should be watching, especially with war in the East. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot, man. So we gotta be prayed up in this hour. Again, the King is coming. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta prepare our hearts and prepare our minds, prepare our souls and prepare our bodies. So thank you for listening. Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Trey Moore. I'm out. Peace.